This is Google's most powerful free AI tool that can convert your YouTube videos or lengthy PDFs into mind maps, presentations, podcasts, and even videos. It supports multiple Indian languages, hallucinates far less than other LLMs, and also allows you to create chatbots trained on your own data. You'll be learning everything from scratch from our instructors here at the Cutting Edge School. So without further ado, let's get started.
Thanks, Ansh. So now, without wasting any time, let's just directly dive into NotebookLM. So when you type NotebookLM in Google, and after clicking the link, you will be able to see this dashboard. So you can directly click on Try NotebookLM. Now, once I click on Try NotebookLM, you can click on Sign in with Google account. After signing in, you will see this dashboard where you can see the featured notebooks and even your recent notebooks. So now, whatever projects that you create in NotebookLM is called notebooks. So you can click on Create New Notebook here. And once I click on Create New Notebook, you can add multiple links, multiple documents, even PDF, images, audio file, MP4 file, and you can even upload websites as well. So when I click on websites and YouTube URLs, you can even upload the particular video that you have or a website that you have. Or let's say that you have a text which is copied from somewhere, you can just paste it here directly. So when I click on copy text, you can paste this here. So these are the type of sources that NotebookLM allows. Now in free version, you can upload up to 50 sources, but in paid, you can go up to 300 sources. Now let's say that I have a company SOP documents. So I'll just upload these documents here. It includes of sales document, marketing SOP, and HR SOP. Now after uploading this, NotebookLM will scan the whole documents and it will give me a brief description of what these documents are. So as you can see, these are the SOP documents for HR, marketing, and sales department for a company. And you can directly start conversing with NotebookLM here. So whatever answer that you get from NotebookLM will be gathered from all the resources that you have uploaded and it will not take any internet data. So now as you can see, there is a studio option here where you can see the audio overview, video overview, mind maps, reports, flashcards, quizzes, infographics, slide deck, and even data table. So I'll walk you through that one by one. So the most interesting feature here are audio overview and video overview. Now audio overview is like an AI podcast based on your resources. Same for video overview, it's like an explainer video based on whatever resources that you have uploaded. Mind map is just a visual representation of the data that you have uploaded, like a proper mind tree. So you can even generate reports, flashcards for better learning, guided learning, even quiz, and an infographic as well. You can also create slide decks and a data table. Now when you click on video overview, you can see that it is asking me to select the explainer or a brief format. So I can just select brief. Explainer is a proper structured comprehensive overview, but a brief video is it'll just give you a small video out of it. Explainer will reach up to 8 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes, depending on the sources that you have uploaded. Now you can even select the languages here. I'll keep it English for now. And then the most interesting part here is the visual style. You can have a custom visual style as well. So when I click on custom, you can describe your custom style in words and NotebookLM will create that video in that particular format. But let's say that you don't want to create a custom style. You can even select all these predefined styles that NotebookLM has provided. And we'll also give you a link in description where we have uploaded all these different style videos of a particular notebook. So let's say that I want a retro print. And what should the AI host focus on? So let's just keep this as is. I won't write anything here. And I'll click on generate. Now when I click on generate, NotebookLM will give me a proper video explainer of what these SOPs are and not just textual informations. Now scientists have studied that if you see things visually, you remember that very evidently. So it's better to create a video overview out of these SOP documents so that it doesn't feel boring for the person who is reading it. The next feature is mind map. So when I click on mind map, it'll just take a few seconds to create a whole mind map of the sources that we have uploaded. Now I'll also show you how the mind map actually looks like. So once it gets generated, I'll just open that. So this is what the mind map looks like. So you can either click on these single elements and expand them manually, or you can just click on this button, which will expand all the nodes of this mind map. So now let's say that you want to jump to a particular section. So I'll just go to management here and I'll click on leave requests. So when I click on leave request, it will automatically generate a prompt which will say that discuss what these sources say about leave request in the larger context of management. So it will give me a comprehensive output describing what the actual prompt is. So you can again click on, let's say, performance revisions. So again, it will generate a prompt and give me the proper output in a proper formatted way. Now let's say that you are a student and you have multiple question papers and your syllabus ready with you. So you can directly upload them here, and don't worry if it's in like a handwritten format. You can just click a picture and upload that as a PDF here or as an image. NotebookLM will take that as a source as well. Now once you have uploaded these question papers and your syllabus here, you can click on quiz. So when I click on quiz and even flashcards, it'll help you study in a better way. So it's like a proper AI assistant for you, a proper tutor for you. So this is how the flashcards actually look like. So these are the questions. I can even click on see answers here. It will flip and give me the answer, and I can click on next. Let's say that you have given a correct answer. You can even click on tick or even cross. So you can navigate through space as well or arrow keys. Now let's go to the quiz. So this is how the quiz actually looks like. So who is responsible for initiating the recruitment process by submitting a hiring request? So you can create flashcards for your personal learning and then take quiz and see how much you have understood from these particular sources. So it will become a proper personal tutor for you. Now I'll show you the most interesting feature here, which is the audio overview. So now our audio overview is ready. So I'll just click on it and play.
We've all heard the horror stories, right? Or maybe you've experienced them firsthand. Showing up for the first week of a new job and about spotting those invisible wires.
Or joining us for the very first.
So as you can see, there are two people talking to each other right now, which is actually AI. Now when I click on interactive, I will be able to join this podcast as a third person. So I'll just click on interactive here.
Welcome to another deep dive. We're really glad you decided to spend some time with us today.
And now I'll click on join.
Whether you're a longtime listener or joining us for the very... Whoa, did someone just break the fourth wall? Let's hear it.
So can you tell me some key insights or at least some key takeaways, very important points that I should keep in mind while preparing a marketing SOP?
That is a fantastic question and a perfect way to jump right in.
Okay, let's unpack this. We absolutely could pull out those key takeaways for a marketing SOP.
If we look at the core structure we have here for Random Company, 3 things stand out immediately.
1, everything starts with campaign plan.
Yes.
So this was the audio overview feature of NotebookLM. Now our video is also ready. So I'll just click on the play button here.
Welcome to the Explainer. Today we're looking at what really makes big companies work, standard operating procedures of powerful documents. Basically, it's the official playbook for a department.
So can you see it has created a proper 2-minute video out of whatever sources that we have uploaded. Now doing this manually will take a lot of time, but NotebookLM has simplified that for you. So just upload the resources and it'll create a proper video out of it. Now NotebookLM has just announced that you can create cinematic videos using video overview feature, but it is only available for Ultra users. So if you are on Ultra plan, you will be able to see that feature. The next feature here is called the slide deck. Now let's say that you are into sales department and you have all the data ready with you in a PDF, but you don't have the slides ready. So what you can do is you can go to NotebookLM, upload your resources here, go to Studio and click on Slide Deck. Now once I click on Slide Deck, it'll give me a whole deck within just few minutes. So when I click on Slide Deck, it'll start creating these slides for me. Or let's say that you want to edit before making that slides, right? So you can click on this edit icon. You can have the format ready. So let's say that you want a detailed deck or just present a slides. So depending on your requirements, you can select that. Choose the language, choose the length, describe what the slide deck that you want to create does, and then click on generate. Now once the deck is ready, it will look like this. So I'll just expand the view here. So this is what the deck looks like. Now the information here is dependent on the sources that you have uploaded. So it will create a 10 slide for you. So let's say you want to change something here. So just click on revise, type whatever you want to change. I'll just say remove the header text, the marketing funnel. And then you'll have to click on generate a new deck. It won't change in this version itself. So as you can see, there's a version number here as well. So when I click on generate new deck, it'll create a new deck out of it. So again, it'll take some time. But this feature will at least get the ball rolling, right? You won't have to start from scratch. It'll give you an idea of how you can create a deck and you can build on top of it. So there is an option for infographic as well. So when I click on infographic, it'll create this beautiful image out of whatever resources that we have uploaded. And let's say that you have uploaded a lot of resources. It will take some time depending on that information. So this is what the infographic that NotebookLM has created as per our resources that we have uploaded. Now these were the studio features. Now the second most interesting part here is that you can click on share, go to viewers have access to, and then click on chat only. So what this will do is, when I click on copy link and I click on preview, so you can share this link with your employees, with your team, and then they can access whatever resources that you've uploaded as a chatbot. So you can create a personal chatbot from NotebookLM. So whatever queries they have, whatever questions they have, they can directly type it here, and then they can get answers from that sources that you've uploaded. Now let's say that you have this playlist and you want to upload each and every video into the NotebookLM as a source. Now you will have to do this manually. But what if I tell you that there is a plugin here? So I'll just go to Chrome extension here and I'll just type YouTube to NotebookLM extension. After that, you will be able to see this particular plugin. Just click on Add to Chrome. And again, I'll go back to my playlist and I'll just click on Reload. Now, once I click on Reload, you will notice that you will be able to see this NotebookLM button here. So when I click on this, you can either create a new notebook or choose the notebook that you have already made it initially. So I can click on New Notebook. So once I do that, it will take all the videos from that playlist and create a new notebook out of it. So as you can see, it has taken all the videos and given me a proper short description. Now you can make a video overview, audio overview, flashcards, quiz, slide decks, infographics, data tables, whatever you want from that videos. Now there's one more part here where you can even upload the whole channel. So I'll go to the Cutting Edge School channel and you can see the button here, NotebookLM. So when I click on this and I click on Create New Notebook, it will take all the videos that we have in this section and it will upload them as a source and create a new notebook. So as you can see, it has taken all the videos. Now, remember in the start, I told you that you need to have a paid plan to upload 300 resources. So as you can see, this notebook has reached its source limit. So if you have the paid plan, you can upload up to 300 resources. But if you have free plan, you can upload up to 50 resources. So that is how you can use this plugin and upload as many videos as you want. So these are the ways in which NotebookLM will help you. Back to you, Ansh.
Folks, now that you have seen how insane NotebookLM is, I want to remind you about something. People are moving from core LLMs to LLM aggregators, and there's a very high chance that just like NotebookLM, there's going to be a bunch of new tools in the market that can perform similar things. A big advantage that both Copilot and Google have is that they have strong distribution. That is why a lot of companies trust them. In general, the trust with Google is super high. So if you're a student or a researcher or somebody who just wants to start with AI, beginning with NotebookLM can be a huge advantage for you. Because number one, you can try it for free. Number two, all the sources that you add become the knowledge base of the chatbot, so the hallucinations are really low. And then all of the important features, whether it's creating pitch decks, images, video, audio files, you can try all of them inside of NotebookLM, that too in Indian languages. Currently, all of their features do not allow you to edit these things, but if you try to put things together, you have a slide to video feature inside Google Slides already made. You also have a bunch of features in Nano Banana Pro and Nano Banana 2 that allow you to edit images. In future, you will be able to edit every single thing in all of the outputs that NotebookLM creates for you. But you can only have that leverage if you start practicing today. I'm not saying that this will replace a bunch of people. I'm not even saying that this is absolutely perfect. But what you're seeing right now is the latest worst of AI. And if you start learning today, and if you learn how to build on top of it, 2 months from now, you'll have maximum leverage when these tools are 100 times better. So let me know in the comments section what was your review about this entire tutorial. Do not forget to click on the subscribe button and like this video. I hope that you're taking care of your mind and body. This was your instructor Ansh Mehra and you are learning from the Cutting Edge School.